I'd love to live in them days. Yes, I've got butter in here. Try to have the butter in the side, man. Oh, shit.
Hey, y'all. Hey. What is Tammy doing this today?
At the grocery store, in the bread aisle. Check the date on it. Make sure it's fresh, though.
Hey, y'all. I'm trying to see if she having one of her little going off spells today. Hey, Milltown. This thing is always eating something. She is always eating something. She ain't muted. She eating. Y'all, the wind is blowing so hard here today.
Hey. I don't need anything at the moment. Everybody needs to just pray for a little justice in this fucking fucked up country.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
That's why it's falling apart. Been lies all along. Just a bunch of big ass fucking bald-faced lies being told.
Hey, mistress.
Blows my mind.
What's going on, Tammy? Tell us all about it.
Blows my fucking mind.
Tell us all about it.
It's like, what the hell? You're welcome.
Papa D, what you doing in the hospital?
You know, it's crazy because God is good, ain't he? You know, he's got a plan for everything. Now, I feel like I'm feeling miserable. But I feel like, you know, I mean, people's gradually got to know me and realize I'm not.
Hey, Queen.
What I initially think about me. I'm actually not bad. That's why you shouldn't judge people. Yeah, but all the shit being thrown at my name, I mean, I can understand.
What's being thrown at your name?
Been ruthless, ain't they?
Girl.
These people have been ruthless. But you know what? We don't talk about them. We pray about them.
Hey, Joyce.
I'd probably want to knock them out if I knew all of it.
You and me too, Tammy. You and me too. Oh, Papa D, I'm praying for you. She did live in life. She did.
Today, girlfriend. It's not much of a day. It's a dreary, nasty, rainy day. Oh, God, no. No, lay the fuck down. Lay the fuck down. Please don't. I don't want to hear it.
Don't you holler at that dog. Oh.
Please dog. Goddamn.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, hey, stop it. Shit, stop. Back up.
Did she just bark
Yeah,
at
do
a
something
dog?
about that. That ain't gonna happen again.
Did she just bark at a dog, yo? No.
Quit it, peeker.
No. Tammy.
Blocking the fucking window. She is so sweet. She's actually a good dog. It's a nasty rainy day out, man. We're sick of this. Well, she is.
Lord. Hey, Sammy. She did bark, Fun Cycle. She did. Hey, Shine. Girl, don't you start.
54.
She's in Missouri. Hey, Truth
You know what?
Seeker.
It is. It's a lazy day. You know what?
Oh, wow.
Ha 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 ha! You are stupid. Like that bothered me. Y'all at least ain't a thief like our government. A lying-ass thief like our government.
Oh, shit.
They're raunchy little children.
Raunchy children.
Heidi, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Sweet baby Jesus. I don't know what part of Missouri she stays in.
Damn it. You shut up. Shit, you're on my last fucking nerve. There. Let me get the fuck out of your way. Oh, let me get the smoky. Damn, that was awful. I got myself set up like I'm in fucking prison or something, you know? I mean, I don't know what else to do, how to reach out to these people, you know, who to fucking call, you know, they're stupid.
And I will be restreaming the
So
Super
I'm just
Bowl
sitting
in
here, you know, we're gonna
Discord
talk to God
tomorrow.
for a
I
while.
sure will be.
Say, hey, these people know, listen. They stupid.
Queen Swags, you're fine, sweetie.
Not you guys, the leaders of America.
Thank you for stopping in. Love
Give
you.
me justice. Something they don't know nothing about. You know, they don't know justice. They've never met justice yet. They're gonna. Well, they've been living a heyday. They've been having a heyday doing all this cruel shit.
I wanted to cover
they've been crueler than, you know, cruel. And it's like, don't act squirmish now, motherfuckers. Don't act squirmish now. Yeah, they don't know they don't know their head from their ass. They literally don't know their head from their fucking ass.
The baby Evelyn case.
The
baby Evelyn trial.
Beyond me.
Would y'all like for me to stream that? Hey, Barbarian's wife.
Gubba gubba. Gubba gubba. What'd you do with your bone, damn it? What'd you do with that fucking bone? I know you got it. Where'd you lose it?
Well, they doing trial right now, so I mean I can stream it.
It's in her mouth. You're so sweet. I'm looking for a bone.
I can stream it if y'all want me to. Because I've been watching it. Let me see here.
Make sure it wasn't
Let me get it
hung.
pulled up.
Because they're a piece of shit liar. That's why. Everything they've done's been a lie. They've lied about my family. They've let everything. I know, sure, it's so sweet. They know what they've done. And then the fucking pussy ass motherfuckers won't answer their phone calls. You know? Really. What the fuck is that laugh? None of your fucking business, bitch. I love you. You got that bone, don't you?
She like she gonna choke on that bone.
She's a good girl. Yes, sirs.
Yes, Joyce. That's what I'm talking about.
Mess is what you are. You're a damn mess. You're a messaroni. She's a messaroni.
I couldn't believe they had court on Saturday, though.
Oh, she's a fucking peel. She is a peel.
Appeal?
Oh, I felt so bad, you know. They
do.
Because I do. I mean, I've got more faith in God than I've ever had in my whole life, which is really
okay,
good.
Joyce. They on a short break right now, so as soon as they get back started, I will restream it for y'all. I sure will.
So it's gonna go. It's not my doubt in him; it's my doubt in this truck. Because I put. Well,
me and Tam, we're gonna watch it together here now.
And not much service calls. But America should be grateful. You know, these fuckers should be grateful and thankful to that and acknowledge that. Instead, they bash it and try to make people think bad about them. They're stupid. They're stupid motherfuckers is what they are. They made themselves look stupid. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Oh, yeah, they did. I'm trying to take my boot off. Yeah, they did. Mini games or mind games? I don't play mind games. I know people try, and I think it's funny because they think they're winning, and it's like, you people are so stupid. I don't, when I'd watch Don doing it, they'd be like, you really think you're slick, don't you, dumbass? And you look alone. I'm going to get off here, though. We're going to watch something. Listen to something. Yeah, the Bible, they've lied so much in it. It's crazy. Yeah, this shit needs to stop. These people need held accountable for what they've done. Okay? But I'm going to get off here and talk to God.
It is. No, they won't strike me. They won't. Let me get it pulled up. Give me 1 second, you all. Well, there y'all go. They're on a short break. And hey, I guess I'll start streaming this on a daily over here. And I also will be covering the Soraya Harris case because, and I think that case is going to start in March. In March, I believe that's when they said they're going to start their trial. Let me see. The Desire Harris case, it's about I think the girl was 13 years old, and This guy Jarvis Butts was her mother's or somebody's boyfriend, and he had been grooming this child for a long ass time. He was actually charged with previous sexual crimes on kids, and he got her pregnant. And I think they said something about that he tried to do an abortion on her himself, and he ended up killing her. And they still ain't found her body. But they're gonna take him to trial for it. He's going to trial for it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Sad. So sad. Let me see. I can read it to y'all. It says, a Michigan judge has ruled a Detroit man charged in the death of missing 13-year-old Naziah Harris will stand trial. District Court Judge Aaliyah Sabri deemed that there was enough evidence against Jarvis Butts, 42, after a week-long preliminary hearing in which several witnesses testified about the young girl's disappearance last year. Prosecutors presented cell tower tracking data, testimony from several people leading up to Naziah's disappearance, and the girl's belongings found in an area Butts was reportedly seen in the days she went missing as evidence. But Butts had allegedly been sexually abusing Naziah. The evidence in this case will clearly show that the defendant's alleged actions were beyond predatory. They were vulturous. He groomed and preyed upon Naziah with expertise. We will prove that he killed young Naziah after he found out she was pregnant at 13 with his child. Butts' defense was unsuccessfully argued a lack of connection between the alleged evidence to suggest Butts intended and caused Naziah's death. Naziah was ignored. She was neglected, and you took complete advantage of that. She wanted someone to love her. She will never know what that feels like, Sabri says. Butts was charged with first-degree premeditated murder, child sexually abusive activity, and criminal sexual conduct. Naziah was reported missing January the 9th, 2024 by her grandmother and adopted mother, Annette Harris, when she didn't come home from school. Harris said the young girl had never gone missing from school before. Naziah used a school-issued tablet to send messages from her class to a device associated with Butts to confirm they would be meeting after she got out of school that day. Surveillance video showed Naziah leaving school. The girl then met with Butts and a co-worker, and they went back to their Detroit auto repair shop, according to prosecutors. Naziah is allegedly seen by Butts' sister at the shop. Butts, his co-worker, and Naziah reportedly drove in the co-worker's car to Ypsilanti, Michigan, or however you pronounce that word, and then returned to the shop. Butts' phone reportedly places him at these locations. Butts reportedly checked into a motel from 9:30 p.m. to 12:20 p.m. Naziah was not seen again, prosecutors say. Wow. Okay, he was in a relationship with her auntie, Shannon Harris, who he had 5 children with. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah. Hey, Truth. Hey, Sweet Pea. It's sad. So, yes, I will be covering that case. I sure will. This case that we're watching now is the baby Elizabeth Boswell case. The girl who threw her baby in the fucking trash after she smothered her or whatever she did to her. This is the case we're watching now. Hey, Mama Cannoli. The case I'm going to be covering, I think it's in March. I think this is when he going to trial, is the Jarvis Butts case. When he killed Nazaria Harris. I'm trying to find the exact date when they're going to be starting this trial. Hey, Misty. Oh, wow. And I didn't know Jarvis Butts, he was charged on September 27, 2024 as a habitual fourth time offender. So he was fucking nasty. Hey, BB. Sick and sad. It is, Care Bear. Too many. Too many. Try Me, been a member for 1 year. Thank you, Try Me. Thank you, thank you. She did Fun Cycle. She did. Honey, oh boy, she got spoiled. She we got her $100 gift certificate to the nail shop. She went and got her nails and her feet done. We went out to eat. We went to this, it's called Lemonade House Grill in Jonesboro, y'all. It is so awesome. We went there last night out to eat, and she had a blast. And I got her a cake and everything. She had a blast. So thank y'all all for wishing my mother a happy birthday. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, it was crazy, Miss Meggs. They having court on a weekend. Thank you, Living Life member, for 10 months. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you. Y'all, it's humid here. It's humid and the wind is blowing. What is the temperature here today? It's crazy weather. 74 degrees here today, y'all. 74 degrees. Crazy. Friday, Try Me. Friday, we're going shopping Friday. Misty, member for 10 months. Thank you, sweetie. Love you too. Oh, y'all know we got a messy ass community over here. Messy boots. Hey, Pink Bow. What's up with your Pink Bow Birdo? Hey, OGs.
If I could quickly have exhibit number 189 passed back to the witness.
All right, y'all. They starting back. I'm finna mute
For
up.
just a second. It should be on the far right on that table. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to ask for you to open that back up. Should be brochures from Blowing Rock. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. If you could look into those brochures and see if you anything that indicates a date.
There's a receipt here.
Okay.
The date indicated is January the 19th, 2020.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. That's all I need from that. Thank you. I'm going to ask if you can open that up and see if you can identify it.
Yes, this is like a memory book that says "Hello, Baby" on the front, and it appears to have an ultrasound.
And where was that found?
It was with the defendant's belongings.
Okay. At what location?
Hunter's residence.
Okay. Okay. We will ask to be moving that as exhibit number 192.
Any objection?
No objection for our agreement. That's great.
Full exhibit 192.
And what I'm going to do right now is just ask for you to, Your Honor, may we publish this to the jury, just the front of the book? Okay. You could just hold up the front of the book so the jury can see the front of the book, please. Okay. Thank you. And we briefly talked before the break. Is that the book that we were discussing in regards to that interview?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you can pass that back to the clerk. At some point, did the defendant tell you someone other than Ethan allegedly had Evelyn?
She did. Yes.
And who did she allege had Evelyn?
After a period of time, the defendant told us that her mother, in fact, had Evelyn Boswell.
Okay, is
Her
that?
mother-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And her mother's name is Angela Boswell,
Okay.
also referred to as Angel from
Okay.
time to time.
And were you able to locate Angela Boswell?
Yes, she was located
And where was she located?
in Wilkes County, North Carolina.
Okay. Was she with anyone?
She was with a man named William McLeod.
Okay. Did Angela have Evelyn?
No, she did not.
Okay. At this point in the investigation, had anything led you to believe that Angela had Evelyn at any point?
No.
Okay. Did you yourself end up going to North Carolina?
Yes, I did.
And why?
To interview Angela Boswell and William McLeod.
Okay. Moving forward a few days, do you remember meeting with Megan Boswell again on February 23rd, 2020?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Who was present for that interview?
Now Lieutenant Matt Price
Okay. Where did that interview take place?
at the sheriff's office.
Okay. Is that located in Sullivan County, Tennessee?
Yes, it is.
What was the purpose of that interview?
At that point, we were still speaking with the defendant, trying to get as much information as we could regarding the investigation.
Okay. Had you started developing a timeline at any point?
Yes, that's one thing that we worked on throughout this investigation that is important when you're looking for a missing person to determine their last known whereabouts.
Okay. And were you continually working in and out of the sheriff's department during this time?
Yes.
Did you have a scheduled interview with the defendant on February 25th of 2020?
No, we did not.
Okay. Did you see the defendant that day?
Yes, she showed up at the sheriff's office.
Okay. And is that located in Sullivan County?
It is, yes.
Okay. Did the defendant tell you why she showed up that day?
Initially, or throughout talking with her, she gave a couple of different reasons.
Okay. What did she say?
She was concerned about having her body spray returned to her. She was talking about forming a search party to go to an area she kept referring to as Mendota. And she was asking about whether she would be, or whether there would be any issues with tampering with evidence.
Okay. Did she specify why she was concerned about tampering with evidence?
The defendant told us that someone had told her that she might get arrested for tampering with evidence.
Okay. Had law enforcement heard about Mendota?
Yes, the Mendota had been brought up a few times as a possible place to search.
Okay. Did the defendant at this time show you any concern for Evelyn?
She did not.
Do you recall speaking with her in a different manner to try to get her to give you more information about where Evelyn might be?
I'm sorry, could you clarify that for me?
Did you give her any possible scenarios?
Yes, during the interview, that particular February 25th interview, we discussed with her, were there any other possibilities about the whereabouts of Evelyn? For example, was she aware that something happened and wasn't telling law enforcement?
Okay, and what do you mean something happened? Can you describe further what you mean by that?
I was specifically asking her about whether Evelyn had any breathing issues, for example, whether she had stopped breathing at some point and the defendant just didn't know what to do and hadn't yet reported that to law enforcement.
Okay. What made you decide to suggest this to her?
There were several reasons. Throughout the investigation, we were consulting with our forensic scientist in the lab, as well as the doctors at the William Jenkins Forensic Center about possibilities in child deaths. And some of the issues that had come up were positional asphyxiation.
Okay. You used the word positional asphyxiation. Is that a word you used with the defendant?
In the interview, I don't think I said those specific words.
Okay. Do you know what word or do you recall what specific words you used?
Specifically, I think I just was asking about whether the victim had stopped breathing.
Okay. So you asked her specifically if Evelyn might have stopped breathing. Were you suggesting an accident, or were you suggesting that it was, for lack of a better word, a homicide at this point?
You know, we were open to all types of theories at that point, but we did want to know whether an accident had occurred sometime in the past and she had done something and just not told us about it at that point.
When you discussed these things with her, did she continue to maintain nothing like that had happened?
She did. She denied that there was ever any breathing issues.
Okay. Did she maintain she told you everything?
Multiple times the defendant had told us that she had told us everything that she knew.
Okay. And do you recall that interview ending?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And do you recall where that interview took place within the building?
It took place in several parts of the building. At one point, we were upstairs in the sheriff's office, and another point, we had walked the defendant downstairs to essentially escort her out of the building.
Okay. So you walked her down yourself?
I believe now Lieutenant Price was with me.
Okay. When you got to the door, did you see anything outside?
Yes, at that time, the news media was just right outside the front door.
Okay. What did you do when you saw them?
We offered out of a courtesy to the defendants, do you want to go out another door so you don't have to face them?
Okay. And did you, in fact, walk her to a different door?
Yes, we walked her out a side door at the sheriff's office.
Okay. And did you see the defendant after that moment?
Yes.
What
Yes,
did you
we
see?
did.
What did you see?
She had walked from that side door back to the front of the building and then gave an interview with the news.
And looking for Evelyn, how many times did law enforcement search that trailer park where the defendant was living with Evelyn?
I know multiple. I know I was there twice, and I know other law enforcement officers had gone in addition to that.
Anything ever found other than the stroller we've already talked about that was helpful to the investigation?
No.
Okay. Can you please tell us how many law enforcement agencies had been called in to help find Evelyn Boswell?
The specific number, I don't know. However, it was a large amount of law enforcement, essentially all of the TBI resources out of the Johnson City office, several from the Knoxville office. Many people from Nashville were helping. I know our aviation unit, several pilots assisted with a plane, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, all of Sullivan County Sheriff's Office, and probably every local agency in the greater East Tennessee area. The United States Marshal Service was involved at times. Our partner agency in North Carolina, the State Bureau of Investigation, assisted, along with the Wilkes County Sheriff's Office.
Okay. Was a tip line established in order to try to find Evelyn?
Yes, in scenarios like this, we use a tip line, the number being 1-800-TBI-FIND.
Okay. And do you know approximately how many tips came in during that time?
A couple of thousand.
Okay. How does a law enforcement agency determine which leads to follow?
At different times, especially early on in the investigation, we man the tip line with different agents. Different analysts in Nashville are keeping eyes on every tip that go in, and we essentially use our experience and determine which tips that maybe we should look at first and try to prioritize them and continue to working them until we can close them and move on to others.
Okay. Are you confident that every credible lead was followed to the end?
Absolutely.
Okay. And were you given leads based on information that Megan Boswell gave you directly? Individuals to look at.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you mean.
Did you follow the leads based on information that Megan Boswell gave you?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Okay. Can you tell us what, like just one at a time, what was one of those leads that she gave you as to where Evelyn was?
So we got the initial story that Evelyn was with Ethan, and us and other law enforcement agencies and the Army CID essentially eliminated that lead.
Okay. Do you feel confident that you were able to eliminate Ethan as a suspect?
Yes.
Okay. What about Angela Boswell?
Same answer.
Whoop,
Yes.
whoop. Thank you,
Did you
Faye.
investigate Angela Boswell?
Thank you.
Yes.
Did you investigate her boyfriend, Will McLeod?
Yes, we did.
Based on your investigation, were you able to confidently eliminate Angela Boswell and Will McLeod as suspects?
Objection, Your Honor. We approach.
Sustained.
Objection sustained as to
Okay, I'm going to rephrase the question, okay? Were you able to eliminate Angela Boswell and or Will McLeod, her boyfriend, as suspects in this case?
Yes.
Okay. What about Mendota?
Yes, that area was thoroughly searched by multiple law enforcement agencies, and we never found any bit of information or evidence that linked to that area to Evelyn Boswell.
Can you briefly tell the jury what Megan Boswell had told you about Mendota?
The defendant kept referencing campgrounds in Mendota. I wasn't really sure what she meant at the time, but she kept bringing up, you should go to Mendota. And she just kept bringing it up.
Okay. Was Mendota investigated?
Thoroughly, yes.
Okay. Were you able to locate anything of importance to this investigation in Mendota and or at a campground in Mendota?
No, nothing.
Okay. Pass your document. Ask if you can identify it.
Yes, I recognize this.
Okay. What is it?
This is an application for a applying for a residence at Overlook Apartments.
Okay. And can you tell us why you looked at Overlook Apartments?
We were given information that the defendant had applied to live there with her boyfriend,
Okay. Her boyfriend.
Hunter Wood.
Okay. And is that something that was collected from Overlook Apartments?
Yes,
Is that a fair and accurate representation of what was collected from Overlook Apartments?
yes.
Okay. We'd ask that be. Yeah.
Go ahead, Joe.
Okay.
Objection was withdrawn.
We would ask that be admitted as exhibit number 193.
The full exhibit 193.
And permission to publish. Okay. Oops. Is this the application you were just talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Do you recall when they were looking, or does this say, when were they looking to try to get an apartment at Overlook Apartments?
January the 4th, 2020.
Did you learn how many occupants that the defendant and Hunter Wood put on their application?
Yes, 3.
Okay. Did you talk to the defendant about who the third occupant was going to be?
Yes, I did.
Did the defendant say the third occupant was going to be Evelyn Boswell?
No.
Okay, go ahead, sorry.
The defendant told us that at that time she was pregnant and the third occupant was for the unborn baby.
Okay. So then did you go one step further and ask her why Evelyn was not listed on that application?
Yes, yes, I did.
Okay, what did she say?
She told us it was not Evelyn because Hunter either would not or did not want Evelyn to live with him.
Okay. Was she able to explain where Evelyn was going to be living then, if not with her and Hunter?
No.
Jumping ahead to March 6, 2020, do you recall being contacted by the defendant's father, Tommy Boswell?
Yes.
And without going into hearsay on what he told law enforcement, did law enforcement go to Tommy Boswell's property?
Yes, initially myself and Detective Haraz.
Okay. And is that located in Blumpville?
Yes, it is.
Do you remember the street name or address?
Muddy Creek at 539/543.
Okay. And is that located in Sullivan County?
Yes, it is.
What was the purpose of going there?
We were under the impression some of the defendant's property was at that location.
Okay. Do you recall what time you arrived at that location?
It was around 5:30 that evening or afternoon.
Okay. And did Tommy Boswell give law enforcement consent to search that day?
He did, yes.
Okay. If I could please have exhibits number 6, 8, 9. Well, 6 and then 8 through 12, please. Pass to the witness, please. Thank you. Sorry. Okay. First, if you could take a look at exhibit number 6. Do you recognize that?
Yes, I recognize
What
this.
is it?
This is a drawing or a sketch the scene at 539, 543 Muddy Creek.
Okay. Is there a pointer device up there besides you?
There's a flash.
That's it. Okay. If you could pass the
Yes.
exhibits to me, we'll try to do it that way to make it quicker. It's not a flashlight.
Sorry. Yeah, I thought it was a flashlight.
Okay. We'll try to make it quicker this way. These have already all come into evidence, so we'll just discuss each one. Is this a diagram of the property as it was on March 6th of 2020?
Yes,
Okay. Can you show the jury? Try to zoom in a little bit. Can you show the jury where you first searched?
are you wanting me to point at that screen?
Yes. It should work. There you go.
Would have been in this area right here. It's excuse me. It is labeled as shed.
Okay. And did you search anywhere else on the property?
Yes,
Okay. Can you tell us where else you searched?
that building there that's labeled as Playhouse.
Okay. Now I see a box below that also appears to say shed. Do you see that?
I see that. Yes.
What was that?
That was another outbuilding that was full of, I believe the business name is Tommy's Paving or something like that. And it was full of paving or asphalt related equipment.
Okay. All right. I'm going to show you next what's been marked as exhibit number 7. Is that the outbuilding that you were talking about a few moments ago?
Yes,
And exhibit number 8. Is that the outbuilding and the playhouse that you were talking about a few moments ago?
yes,
Okay. Exhibit number 9. Can you tell us what that is?
that is a photograph of the outbuilding or shed where it shows either the defendants or some of Evelyn's belongings.
It's essentially the shed with the door open.
Correct.
Okay. Number 10. Is this what you're calling, did you call it a playhouse?
That is correct.
Okay. Exhibit number 12. Is that just the playhouse with the door open?
Yes.
Had anything been disturbed at the time this photo had taken place?
No.
I think I might have gotten side over. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Were you present for the search of that shed / outbuilding?
Yes.
Okay. Were you also present for the search of the playhouse on the property?
Yes.
And were you aware of whose playhouse that was?
Yes. It was the playhouse of the defendant.
Okay. If I could please have shown exhibits number
Thank you,
13,
Kay.
14,
Thank you.
16, and 17. Or just if I could have this passed to me, please.
Y'all make sure y'all sub up
13,
the book
14,
too. She
16,
does
17.
cases. Please and thank you.
Thank you. These have already been admitted into evidence. First, exhibit number 13. If it, okay, I just made it worse. There we go. Okay. Is that how the playhouse appeared?
Whoop,
you
whoop.
look
Thank you,
inside.
boo. Remember for
Yes.
Had anything
15
been moved
months.
yet?
Yes, yes,
No.
yes. Thank you,
Anything you
sweetie.
noticed at first glance about this space?
Yes. A lot of the area in the back of the playhouse was covered in dirt, dust, debris, spiderwebs, and there were several items just right inside the door that it appeared they were placed in the playhouse more recently.
Okay. In which says just a second. This photo, exhibit number 14, again, how does that appear to you upon first glance when you went to that scene?
That's just a better photograph showing all of the dirt, debris, or other things on top of the belongings in there.
Okay. And then last, I'm going to show you exhibit number 17. Had anything been moved prior to this photograph being taken?
No.
And if you look closely, it's hard to tell. Can you see the black trash bag in this photo?
Yes.
Okay. And again, were you present when the trash bag was removed?
Yes.
Okay. Is this trash bag the way it appeared prior to law enforcement taking it out of the trash can?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to hold on to 17 for just a second. So you stated, I'll put this one back up for just a second. You just stated that a few items appeared out of place. Can you tell the jury or use your pointer on which items you are talking about?
These trash bags
Okay.
right here
Mm-hmm.
and this trash can.
Okay. And can you tell the jury why did those appear out of place to you?
'Cause they weren't covered with any dirt or dust or spider webs.
Okay. So based upon that, did law enforcement make the decision to look closer at some of the items in the playhouse?
Yes.
And which items
Thank
did
you. Thank you, Living.
were looked at closer?
Thank you, Boo.
The trash can and the trash bags.
Okay. And who
Milltown. Love
in
y'all.
particular went to take a look at the trash can?
Agent Fraley.
Okay. Is that Brian Fraley with the TBI?
That's correct.
And did you witness Agent Fraley do this?
Yes.
What did you, we're going to do this kind of in steps. What did you see Agent Fraley do first?
Reach in for the trash can.
Okay. And does he pull anything out of the trash can at some point?
Yes.
What does he pull out?
Initially, the bags that were on top.
Okay. And did you notice anything at the time that he pulled the bag on top?
Yes.
What did you notice?
A couple of things. There was some, it looked like flesh in a sort of this part of either an elbow and an arm or the part of a knee and a leg, and noticed immediately the smell of human decomposition.
Okay. Had you noticed that smell prior to that trash bag being removed?
No.
Okay. And again, in looking at this photo, actually, I'll pass that back up.
Thank you,
If I could please
Faith.
have number 18 and 19
Devious.
and 42, please.
Yeah, hold on. I had to send Devious that screenshot last night. I did because somebody in somebody else's comments, I'm not gonna say their name, but they made a comment. Devious has always been gross like a 12-year-old boy.
Okay. This has been
Get
previously
the fuck out of
admitted.
here.
With
Okay,
this
y'all, I'm gonna
photo,
shut
is that what you
I'm
were
gonna
just
shut up.
referencing a few moments ago?
Yes.
Is that before or after the black trash bag was removed?
This photo would have been taken after.
Okay. So now, did you think that was a baby's leg?
Initially, when I first saw it, I really thought that it might have been a baby doll. It looked like an antique, kind of a flesh color, and it was. It's hard to describe the look of the skin, but it almost did not look real. It had like a shine to it, and as you can tell, it's at least getting dark at this point. We're in the evening, in the wintertime, and we're shining flashlights on it. So I specifically remember that it had like just kind of a shine to it. And initially I thought, is that a baby doll?
Okay. And you said it was dark when you were doing this?
Yes.
Okay. Did you determine that it was not a baby doll?
It was immediately apparent.
Okay. And at that point, what did law enforcement decide to do?
we sort of paused at that point and decided we needed to call some other people in. We made a decision on who was going to perform that search and how it was going to be performed.
Okay. And who did you call in?
Well, we called the forensic center. We would have been calling various supervisors for the relative agencies that were on site.
Okay. And did you remove any items from the playhouse once those individuals arrived?
Yes,
Okay. And what did you remove?
the trash can and the trash bags.
Okay. Let's see. If I could see 42. Did I already ask for that one? I'm sorry. And I'm going to be asking for 22 through 27 in a second. If that helps. Okay. So I'm going to show you what's been previously marked as exhibit number 42. Now, are these items still inside or are they outside the playhouse at this point? Can you tell, or do I need to?
It might help if that helps a little bit.
As far as it goes. It's a little dark on the screen. Would
It
you like to
is.
see the exhibit
Yes,
itself,
yes,
or
that
the
would
photograph
help.
itself?
That's much better.
22 through 27. Are you able to tell if that is inside or outside the playhouse?
It's just outside the playhouse on a like a perch or a porch area.
Okay. If I could have that passed back for just a moment. Okay. And at this point, is Evelyn's body still inside that trash can?
Yes.
Okay. Did law enforcement start the process of removing Evelyn from the trash can?
Yes, we did.
Did that take place there? Or did it take place at the forensic center?
Removing the items in
body.
the trash can.
Yes.
It took place there on scene.
Okay. I'll show you what's been previously marked as exhibit number 22. Is this the start of that process?
Yes.
Can you please use your pointer and show us where Evelyn's head would be located in this photograph? Let's see.
I was pointing it the wrong way. It would be down in this.
Okay. So essentially she was head down in the trash bag. Is that right?
That's correct.
Objection, Cliff Roach.
Sustained. General, you can rephrase.
Okay. Was Evelyn in this trash bag?
Yes.
Okay. Where was Evelyn's head?
Are you wanting me to point or no? In this area.
Okay. Can you tell me, well, that's all I need on that one. Okay. Okay. Do you recognize that photograph?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What is it?
This is a continuation of the photographs that were being taken at the time I was taking the photographs.
Okay.
You can see the continued process of removing the contents from the trash can.
Okay. Is that a fair and accurate representation of how that looked on that date?
Yes.
We'd ask that be made exhibit number 194.
Objection.
Permission to publish. Can you tell the jury in particular what you noticed about the trash bag here, if anything?
Yes, this is a really good representation to show how the bag was packed down in the can. As you can see, essentially the outline of the can, the bag has maintained the shape when being pulled out of the can.
Okay. This has already been previously admitted as number 24. Can you tell us what we are looking at here?
This is a continued photograph in the process of removing the items from the bag.
Okay. Is Evelyn in that bag?
Yes.
Can you tell us where her head is located?
Do you want me to use the pointer?
Yes, please.
It would be down in this area here.
Can you tell me what's depicted in this photograph?
This is the body of Evelyn Boswell.
Okay. And can you tell us what we're looking at here? Using the pointer if you need to.
Could you be more specific?
What are we looking at?
So again, the body is inside of these contents or this blanket. Right here is a blanket. It's grayish, and you can really start to see it's a little difficult to see on the screen with what it's doing with the colors, but right in this area, you're beginning to see the outfit that Evelyn has on. And in addition to that, you're beginning to see the shape of the head of Evelyn right here. And this is aluminum foil that is formed around the victim's head.
Previously marked exhibit number 26. Can you tell the jury what we are seeing here?
This is a photograph of the trash bag after Evelyn's body was removed from the trash bag.
Okay. Again, can you tell the jury what we're looking at here?
Here's the pointer.
Mhm.
This picture, you can see again, the victim is lying here, this being the shape of the head. This is the trash bag. She had just been removed. And at the bottom of the bag were trash contents.
Okay. So what was anything else in that bag that had been removed?
I'm not sure what you mean.
You've got a bag there full of food debris.
Yeah.
Was anything else located in that bag other than that food debris?
Along with the things that were already removed,
What else had been removed?
the blanket with the body and the aluminum foil.
So Evelyn's body was in that bag.
Yes.
Okay. Please go 34 and 40. I'll show you what's been previously marked as exhibit number 34. Can you tell the jury what they are seeing here?
Yes, you can really start to see the outline of the body at this point, of the body of Evelyn, which right here is the head with the blanket formed to the head. This is the outfit. That is Evelyn's hand, and this is a blanket that is wrapped around Evelyn.
Okay, can you tell us where Evelyn's face is located?
Would be right in this area.
Okay. And I'm going to show you one more, previously marked as exhibit number 40. Can you tell the jury what they are looking at here?
Yes, here I was focusing in on the trash can specifically for this item,
Okay.
which was a piece of gum that was stuck to the side of the trash can.
And was that collected?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. After Evelyn's body had been taken out, what was done with the foil, if anything?
The foil was collected and ultimately sent to the TBI lab initially in Knoxville, and later on it was sent to our lab in Nashville.
Okay. Okay. Ask if you recognize that.
Yes, I do.
What is it?
This is a photograph taken later at the Knoxville lab of the aluminum foil that was collected.
Okay. Is that a fair and accurate representation of the foil that was collected from the body of Evelyn Boswell?
Yes.
We'd ask that be made exhibit number 195.
Any objection?
That was good.
And permission to publish.
Full exhibit one.
Okay. Can you tell the jury what they're looking at here?
Yes, this is different sheets of aluminum foil. They were stretched out as best that I could without damaging them, and I stretched them out onto a large table at the Knoxville lab and photographed them.
And were those also collected as evidence?
Yes, they were collected that night, and at the time they were at the Knoxville lab, and I believe shortly after that were sent to the Nashville lab.
After Evelyn's body was processed there at Muddy Creek, where did her body go?
It was taken to the forensic center in Johnson City
Okay. And what was the purpose of that?
for Dr. Schmidt to complete an autopsy.
Okay. And did you ever receive confirmation that the remains found in the playhouse were those of missing baby Evelyn Boswell?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, I don't know if this is a good place to stop. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've reached the end and we're going to stop for today. Wanting to admonish you not to communicate with other jurors or anyone else regarding any subject connected with this crime.
Wow, y'all. So that's all we're gonna get today. That's all we're gonna get today. Hey, Chihuahua. Does anybody? I don't think they're gonna be doing this tomorrow on a Sunday. I wouldn't think so. Does anybody know? I wouldn't think so. Okay. Well, I will be back here Monday morning to recap it for y'all. I sure will. I will be back here Monday morning. I go to work. I have to be at work at 10 o'clock Monday. Let it give me time enough to set my stream up and just let it play. And by the time I get off of work, it should be still going. No problem, Pink Bow. No problem. All right, y'all. Well, I will be back on Rumble here in a couple hours. I sure will. I love you all, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody. And thank you for all y'all super chats. I really appreciate and love each last one of y'all. Bye, y'all.
Then a fantasy, lonely, like a highway. She's living in the world, and it's on fire. Oh, no, oh, I cannot, no. Not on these platforms, won't let defeat. Close up my street, feel the heat. I'm on fire, I'm not discreet. You got the fever for some. Can you taste my name? It's flavor, don't you? Oh, she got both feet on the ground, and she's burning it down. Who claimed perfection? Must have been you. I own my faults for the things I do. Do you? Ooh, in these YouTube streets, I'm making my mark. Not backing down, lightning the dark. You got the fever, taste my name, it's any flavor, don't you? Ooh, this girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire. Taste my name. Taste my name as you watch my flame on these YouTube streets. Ooh.